you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about get into the gratitude groove. So we're all going through some tough times with this coronavirus. I mean, I know it's harder for some than others. It's worse for some of us than for others, but it's affecting all of us in one way or another. And since it's Sunday, I thought gratitude would be a good thing to talk about. So gratitude can make all the difference for your mental health, right? Always, but especially when we're going through hard times. The art of practicing gratitude is just that. It's an art. It's something that you need to nurture and develop. It doesn't just come automatically. And it's not always easy to feel thankful, especially when things aren't going your way, right? But oddly, an attitude of gratitude might be just what the doctor ordered. So not only does being thankful lead to a higher rate of contentment in your everyday life, but it assures better sleep and even brings down levels of depression through the production of dopamine in the brain. And I get the feeling that a lot of us are feeling some kind of depression or, because we're stuck at home and we don't know what's going to happen. It's that whole unknown. So gratitude helps that because it increases the dopamine in the brain, which then helps with depression, right? But so rewiring those brain neurons sometimes takes some effort, especially if you're already having a bad day or when times are tough like right now. So how can you get in the gratitude groove when you're not feeling it? Well, I have some tips for you. I always have tips, right? Excuse me. So number one, appreciate the little things. So when life is particularly overwhelming, sometimes the only gratitude we can genuinely feel is for the little things, and that's just fine. So take time to be thankful for that warm cup of coffee. Just enjoy it. Be thankful for it, right? Or that you got a great parking space. That might not seem like much, but acknowledging them will do wonders for your mood. So speaking of parking space, yeah, I know, given the situation right now, getting that great parking space might not be that great of a deal, but you can still be grateful for it because it's not something you see every day, right? It's that one good little thing right now, right? Hi, Erica. Good to see you. We are great. Hope you are too. Thanks for being on today. But so be thankful for that parking space. Even if the whole parking lot's empty and you got to park right up front, that's how often do you get that, right? Hey, and if the store happens to have toilet paper, you should be ecstatic. I mean, you should be over the moon with gratitude. But hey, no, getting back to gratitude. So spending your day looking for small things to appreciate has the interesting effect of helping you notice the bigger picture. When, that for bigger things that you can be grateful for as well, because you just get in that habit of noticing them and then you start seeing the more and more things to be grateful for. Number two, stop worrying about what other people have. If you feel like you can't be grateful because someone else has it better, then your focus is in the wrong place. Who cares what your neighbor has? Be grateful for what you have. And no matter what, no matter how bad things get with this thing, there's always something you can be grateful for. Seriously. Number three, keep a gratitude journal. So if you're having trouble finding things to be grateful for, then make a practice of writing down the things which you're thankful. Because first off, when you write things down, you find them easier to remember. And you're focused on it, so you come up with ideas as you're writing. But second, when you write them down, you create a record that you can look at in the future to remind yourself that you do have many good things in your life. Number four, donate. Whether you're giving your time or your resources, nothing makes for gratitude like helping someone else and seeing their appreciation. There's so many things that you can be doing right now. Check in on your elderly neighbor to see if they need anything before you go to the grocery store. Or even that single mom who might be struggling right now. Check in with them to see if there's anything they need help with. If you're able to do things outside your home, look for things in the community that you can help with. Watch your local news Facebook page or your community health Facebook page or wherever, to find out where your community needs that help, right? Many communities right now are coming together to sew masks for nurses and doctors. And as we all know, there's a severe shortage of these homemade of masks, and these homemade masks are really helping. And that's on my radar. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready to get my sewing machine out and start making masks. But I looked into it, and there's so many different kinds of masks, and each different hospital wants it done a different way. So I'm waiting to hear that the healthcare system in my area needs them and how they want them made. Because like I said, there's so many patterns out there, and every hospital wants them different. So I don't want to waste my material or my time to make a bunch of masks that won't work for my local hospital. But they're out there. I'm ready to go. And you might find new things to be grateful about, like your ability to help, right? Or perhaps the fact that you have that talent or that skill that can help when you're able to share it. Hi, Pamela. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. And Erica says you're doing fine. Great, great. And Pamela says everyone in our house, including myself, are high risk. So then you don't need to go out in public, obviously. But there's probably things you can do at home if you're talking about getting out and helping others. You could do things you could even like calling your neighbor and seeing if she's okay or whatever. I mean, checking in with people or making masks or whatever. I mean, there's probably a million things you could be doing. You just have to find something that works for you. So number 5, make gratitude habitual. So try setting time to be grateful. Before bed, you can write down the great things that happened today, or maybe if you prefer, you can start your day in gratitude, in the morning. Whatever the case, getting into that mindset of daily gratitude will help keep you on the lookout for the things that you should be grateful. Because it's about getting into that mindset. And once you're looking for something, you start to notice. I mean, have you ever noticed, those of us who are women, when you're pregnant, you notice how everybody else seems to be pregnant. All of a sudden you see a million pregnant ladies. Or when you have a small baby, all of a sudden you see a million small. That's because that's where your focus is. And so if you focus on gratitude, you're going to see a lot more things to be grateful for. That's just how our brain works. Our brain is wired that way. So, hey, just get in the habit of doing it. The gratitude group is a lot easier than you think. You can do it. It's just, remember, it's a habit, and you might have to remind yourself to do it until you develop that habit. Just start being thankful for the things you have in your life, and then the rest goes from there. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What are you grateful for? How does gratitude help you in your life? Please share in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And Pamela says, I have tons of material, would love to donate, although it's in my storage. Awesome. I wish you lived closer to me because I need material if I'm going to make masks. But there you go. See? So you could, in your community, you could donate material for people to make those masks. What a great idea. So anyway, that's what I have, you guys. Thanks for being here with me today. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.